This video shows new options in the version 11 grid for formatting summary values in the grid. So we have a grid here that has a summary value that is showing the total of the quantity field, and in version 11 you could not format this value. You had no control over the style that was used unless you wrote custom code in the on summary section render event. But now you can see we're displaying it in green over here, and we've actually defined a conditional rule that says that if the total is less than 10, then we're going to display it in red. So if I go here, for example, and type in some search criteria, that results in a quantity that's between 11 and I think 20, we use blue. If it's above 20, we use green, and if it's below 10, we use red. So let's go and try and find one search criteria that'll result in a value that's less than 10. Not having much luck here, so let's pause. So here, when we do a search for invoice number 9, the total is 7, which is less than 10, so it shows up in red. So let's take a look at how we did that. So first, when we go to fields now, you can see that when we go to the quantity field now and we go to the summary values, there's a new property now, which is the inline style. And you can see here that the inline style for this field has just simply been set to bold. So now if we hadn't written an event handler, then those summary values would have all have been bold. But there's also now a new event called the before summary section render event, and this event gets passed inside the object that is passed in the summary values that were calculated. So for example, this field that we did the calculation on is called quantity, so therefore what got passed in was e.summaryValues.quantity, and then the count, the min, the max, etc. So all the summary values were passed in inside e.summaryValue, and then also that passed in was e.summaryStyle, which contains the style that was defined over here. This is the inline style, so that style also got passed in as well. And then you can see in our event handler code we're saying that if the quantity is less than 10, then set the style to whatever the style was before. So we're using the combine CSS function, and then add into that style color red. And if it's between 10 and 20, we're adding in color blue. And then if it's between I guess above 20, then we're adding in color green to the style. So this A5 combined CSS is going to preserve whatever style was defined, which in this case was just simply bold and text align right, and then we're adding in color red, so that the final style that's applied is bold, text align right, and then also color red. So the ability to define a before summary section render event and dynamically alter the inline styles for the summary values is very powerful, because now your totals and averages and all of your summary values can be styled conditionally based on the data in the grid. Thank you very much.